Happy Saturday, everyone. Overall conditions trending a little bit cloudier, at times a little bit stormier, especially for areas east of the Cascades. But a lot of that thunderstorm activity that we have seen the last few days in parts of Siskiyou, Lake, Modoc, Klamath County, it's getting pulled further and further outside of our area. We're going to replace that with somewhat calmer conditions early next week. Temperature-wise, though, still well above average, at least for about 4 or 5 more days. And we'll see a general cool down by the following weekend. But before all that happens, we've still got high pressure and low pressure basically competing for the Pacific Northwest. Low pressure does try to move on in, but mostly gets pushed further off to the north. So as we head into the day on Sunday, you've still got that clockwise flow around high pressure, still bringing a bit of a chance of showers and thunderstorms. This time a little further to the east compared to what we saw today, and likely to see as we head over tonight into tomorrow. A bit more of that, but now in Lake and Modoc County with less concentration up against the Cascades. Doesn't completely rule out the potential of areas of Klamath and eastern Siskiyou County seeing a few thunderstorms rolling on through the area, but overall that is drifting further and further to the right side of the screen, further and further to the east of our forecast area. Eventually, the high pressure settles down just a bit and we start to get something called zonal flow. Left to right, very straight lines, that's stable air. And while low pressure is out there, still not strong enough to break down that four corners high pressure that keeps us warm, sunny, and dry. So we'll hold on to the well above average temperatures, clear out the skies just a bit, occasionally clouds rolling on through, but not a lot of change as we go day to day, Tuesday into Wednesday, just generally cooling down by about Thursday and Friday. Eventually into Saturday of next week, we could see below average temperatures. But before all that happens, we have tonight into tomorrow and a few clouds rolling on through tonight into tomorrow for areas, especially east of the Cascades, could bring some occasional showers or thunderstorms, even in the early morning hours. Head into the afternoon, you get some breaks in the cloud cover. You see some potential thunderstorm activity. And this is Klamath, Lake, and Modoc County. Slightest chance for Siskiyou County, and honestly can't completely rule out a stray shower or even thunderstorm for areas of Jackson County, but really the potential is very, very low. Just want to mention that. 5 a.m. Monday, we do have the cloud cover sticking around, but clearing out a bit as we head into the afternoon. We are trending towards sunnier skies for a good part of the beginning of next week. For the coast, that puts you in the 40s and 50s overnight for your lows, back to the 60s for your afternoon high temperatures, about 65 for the Gold Beach area, partly sunny, then cloudy, and occasionally some breezy winds as you head into the afternoon on Sunday. For the West Valleys tonight, mostly cloudy, but that'll clear out as the day goes on. 50s for your lows, 80s for your highs. Still 88 degrees. Usually the Medford area closer to about 80 degrees this time of year. A few isolated thunderstorms still possible this afternoon and evening, and what's the remainder of tonight, I should say. And then heading into tomorrow afternoon and evening, we'll clear out the skies a little bit, and occasionally some breezy winds, about 85 degrees for Montague and Wairika. And east of the Cascades, isolated shower or thunderstorm lingering late tonight into tomorrow morning. 40s and 50s for your lows, 70s and 80s for your highs. I've got about 82 for Klamath Falls. It's still well above average temperatures by about 10 degrees. Partly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms, but a lot of that drifting, as I mentioned, further off to the east. Your 7-day forecast, 80s and 90s still in the forecast, but generally cooling down by about Friday and Saturday. Could be closer to what we normally see this time of year in the low 80s. Occasionally breezy winds as well, clouds moving through from time to time, and when they do, trend towards cooler temperatures at times. Well, cooler than what we have seen the last few days. For the Klamath Basin, there's a chance of showers and storms in the forecast for your Sunday. We'll call it a chance with breezy winds occasionally, Tuesday, Thursday, for example. Your highs mainly in the low 80s, again, for an area that's usually in the low to mid 70s this time of year. Northern California getting closer to average temperatures by about Friday and Saturday, but before that happens, still well above average as we head into early next week. And out on the coast, breezy winds from time to time, some clouds and fog in the mornings, sunnier skies in the afternoon. The long-term forecast looking towards the following weekend, showing a slight chance of showers as we get about 6-7 days out.